You're listening to the Gag On This podcast.
I see you standing up and I want to knock you down.
Find out.
Uh-oh.
Did you see your flag?
I did, and good thing it's recording because it saw it too. I am. Wait, nope, totally fucked that up. This is the Gag On This podcast. Episode description has the show and guest social media. Like what you hear, do whatever the fuck you want. Hate what you hear, don't give a shit. We have a YouTube channel. Subscribe, and you'll hear the episode 2 days before it is released. We have a website, gagonthispodcast.com. Yeah, that's it. I am Big Nick, of course. I am joined by the Italian stallion that is Danny D.
What?
Joined by the Cats in the Cradle with the Silver Spoon, co-host of the Stand Up Dads podcast, Rob.
Hello.
There's that voice I missed.
And Sharon cannot be here. He is on the road doing whatever road things he does. I didn't know he was on the road, so that's interesting. But never fear, we have someone that can take up the helm of two people, and that is the hilarious Sean Ryan.
That's right. Two people and an aborted fetus. That's right.
By the way, I like how you said you were going to not eat grapes, and
they're too good. They're too fucking good. They're seedless. They got those GMOs in them. They just taste different, you know?
You need an adult to tell you what to do, man.
No, it's true. True. It's hard doing it on my own.
Yeah.
It is.
I get it.
Well, you seem to be bawling with your Scarface poster in the background.
I know, right? You like that?
What bachelor doesn't have that at his house?
No, that's not even a mattress. That's a box spring too. That's what makes it look more scary.
Oh my God! Why are you sleeping on just a box? Oh, okay.
No, I don't live out here. I don't live out here.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is my studio space. No, because of the smokes, I was sleeping out here, but the smoke from those California fires were so goddamn bad. They blew all the way up here, and this room was literally smoky.
How dare they? How dare they?
All the way up here.
I know they lost everything, and it's in my house.
Where do
Oregon.
you live, Sean?
I'm in Southern Oregon.
Oh.
Grants Pass. You ever heard of that? By Medford.
Yeah.
The beacon of hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't ask for geography.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's like Southern Oregon, you know.
It's cool. I don't need to know. It doesn't sound like I'm ever going to go there.
For a second, I was going to ask
Probably
Nick
not.
when we started interviewing serial killers based on the background, but we're good.
I was going to go Unabomber, so...
No, his mom set up a nice little studio for him, and you guys are making fun of him. Shooting up that Scarface poster and everything. Oh, okay. All right.
This is my dad's garage.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest here, Sean. Don't fake the funk here on Gag On This.
Yeah.
All right. So one thing I want to get in on immediately is, did you start comedy in 2019? Because that's the earliest post I could find of you doing comedy.
No, 2018 was when I started. September 4th, 2018. My first open mic.
Never forget.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't really stopped since, except for this pandemic. But
I think your audio is clipping a little bit. Is that just me, guys?
oh no,
Can you hear it? Anybody else?
Is it?
Or
It's like a little pop.
Yeah.
Yep.
You all right? Yeah. Just
You need
double
to
check your
unplug and
connections. Yeah. Just double check. Yep. Oh, and he puts it back in with a vengeance.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be
my
gross.
connection's good.
All right, you're better
bars.
now. Oh, no, you're not.
We'll figure it out. Fuck it. It's a podcast that gets
Shit.
3 downloads.
It's Nick's
You're good.
problem. It's fine.
Yeah, it's my. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
All right, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds
Is
better.
it?
Yeah. All right.
All right, let's move. Yeah, it's good.
So I told Danny D that we would be talking about stories. And I specifically told her this because you do a podcast called Sean's Silly Podcast. On your most recent episode with D Wood, who we'll talk about in just a little bit, you mentioned, I don't know if it was you or Dustin, mentioned doing a touch of class and Danny D basically fighting the audience.
Oh yeah.
Danny,
we all fought the audience. Listen, that was the first time. Oh, of course she remembers. Listen, that was the first time I ever got booed off stage.
Ooh.
And
I had to take them.
No,
yeah, you kind of. I thought that was the fastest I ever walked to my car after doing a set. Terrifying.
Yeah, I said
something on stage, and it was a little, it hit a little home, and they did not like it, and I thought maybe we were all going to get killed afterwards.
What do you think you said?
Yeah.
I think I told the ladies in the audience, I said, you black bitches don't laugh at me just because your husbands want me or they fuck me or whatever I said. And then I was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that.
No.
Because they did not laugh at all.
I wonder why.
It was like a whole table of them.
That room's hard.
They had like their own section.
It's a hard room.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
They want to play along, and then when you play too rough, they don't like it.
I made some old, 60-year-old black lady pull her titties out right after my set.
It was her birthday.
Yeah.
You got booed and you got booed.
Yeah, she's like, it's my birthday.
And Touch of Class was all about it. They were like, yeah, ladies, pull your titties out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And was that your introduction to Sacramento?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, we did a spot at Stab.
Mm-hmm.
We did the Stab little closet right before that. So we did that, and it was all right. And then we drove over. Dustin was like, hey, let's go to Touch of Class. It's lovely. I was like, okay. Walked in there.
Danny invited me.
Saw nothing but teeth and eyeballs. And I was like, what's going on here? They didn't like me though. What the thing was, at the time I had this I was opening up with this Bill Cosby joke that I thought was good, and I was like, I'll try it out in Sacramento.
It was a good joke.
It was a Bill Cosby joke followed by an R. Kelly joke, and then they were like, no. They're like, you're not taking two of them.
To say that shit.
And it was yeah.
Yeah,
and it was one guy in the back, he was like, get the fuck off the stage, and then they all started booing, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. R. Kelly didn't do
here's
it.
Dustin.
Yeah, and then Dustin went up.
Yeah, Dustin was up. He's like, I'm from Weed, California. And then they just kept booing.
And then I believe it was David Thorne and then me. Or something like that. It was like because she puts all the whites up
No, you went first.
Oh, I went first.
No, you went up before. Yeah. Because I remember I was like, oh, this is going pretty good. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to fuck all your husbands later. And I was like, oh, no.
Is that what I said? Oopsie daisies.
But it was directed at that table.
Yeah, it was. Because they were being loud.
Yeah.
It's Touch of Class.
Yeah.
Don't act like
Cracker Night with you guys up there.
Don't act like you've ever been there.
Yeah. Listen, I plan on going back.
Yeah, I go back every Friday now. It's open. But was your first time to Sacramento coming straight to my house and then going to Stab and then going to Touch of Class? Okay, good. All right, thank God.
No, I had done Stab before. I had done On the Y, that bar.
Okay. That opens up tonight.
I had done the what's that main one by that gay bar downtown? There's a yogurt hut and then
Comedy Spot.
It's like the comedy spot. I did that one once. I have a brother that lives in Sacramento, so I was down there a couple times before.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
I've been down there dozens of times. I didn't know there was a gay bar there.
He was talking about Comedy Spot.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian.
Got on the wrong stage.
They didn't
I was doing
whip out
5-minute sets at the gay bar.
You'd probably do better there than you did at Touch.
I thought I did well. I played that. I recorded it on my phone, and I played it for my girlfriend. I was like, was this as bad? And she was like, yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
The one you're currently with?
Yeah.
Now, don't take offense to this, but
I won't.
In some pictures, she looks like Amanda Bynes, and I'm like, good for him.
Oh, he
Dating a
loves
chick that
Amanda
looks like
Bynes.
Amanda Bynes.
Is she broken
Young
too?
Amanda Bynes?
Yes.
Aren't we all? Who's to say? I'm not the judge. But yeah.
Nick, you sound like such a creep. Like, yeah, is that the same girlfriend? She looks like Amanda Bynes. Like,
No, I was looking at his post.
I forget
as
what
I
Amanda
do.
Bynes looks like.
oh, well, he doesn't. She has a face
No, I
tattoo.
put her on the
right?
internet.
Yeah, she has a star or no a heart.
Face tattoo.
It's a heart, a fucking big heart on her face. It's
Who
ugly
does?
as fuck.
Amanda Bynes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my girlfriend. I was like,
Surprise! Surprise!
I wonder if
Your
she's
girlfriend
mad at
walks
me.
in the room, right? Yeah. We held her down and just fucking gave her a face tattoo.
prison tats.
Yeah, all day long. Sad.
Next we're just gonna
No, touch
make her
a
do a bunch of coke. Then she'll really be Amanda Bynes. Yeah.
Dude, Coke's too expensive to be
Yeah.
sharing.
So
Got a point.
yeah. Well, these days, but she shouldn't know
I
because
don't
she gets
know.
it for free.
I don't get drugs for free. Who the fuck told you that?
Any woman?
No, because I don't get drugs. I don't get anything for free.
Well, you're doing something wrong.
I know. I'm not sleeping with all of them. That's what's wrong.
Well, you're stealing black women's husbands. So
No, it was a joke. God damn it. It was a joke. It was a truthy joke. It was a truthy joke. Like, your husband's hit on me. That's what I meant to say, but that's not how it came out of
Yeah.
yeah, anger will do that to you.
Yeah, I was mad. They were being hella loud and disrespectful, and I was just like,
They
shut
were
the fuck
talking
up.
a lot.
Like,
Yeah.
I wanted to say that, but I didn't. So I was like, oh, I'll say something that will cut a little deep. Where are your husbands at? Because you're a table of ladies. Oh, I'm gonna go fuck them now. Fucking punk on me.
So
Virtually.
Sean, I'm curious. Dustin seemed to hint at it. Does Nicole have a thing for you?
Who's Nicole?
I think
My Nicole
Yeah,
is my
Nicole
best friend.
Eichenberg.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know. I thought that was Dustin's lady friend.
Well, yeah, they talked, but Dustin he made it seem like she was inquiring about you.
Ooh.
he has a girlfriend.
Oh, nah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize
Yeah,
like
what
they
she
talk
said.
so much.
Dustin talks to everyone.
Not to me.
Yeah, Dustin's a chatty Cathy.
Yeah, he
That
calls
guy
me
gets
when he's
around.
at the gym, and I'm just like, dude, what? I don't want to see you. Like,
Does he? No fucking way.
yeah.
No, I called him last night and he didn't answer me and he texted me, said, sorry, I'm at the gym.
Oh no, he calls me when he's
What's
at
up
the
with
gym.
that then?
I don't know. Maybe I'm inspiring him.
Oh, I thought he had some.
No.
Yeah.
But he's all out of breath and like winded and when he's talking, and I'm like, Dustin, right now is not the time to speak. Like, you want to show me you're working out? That's cool. I appreciate it. I don't know what you want me to do with it, motherfucker. Shh. Whatever.
He just likes getting sweaty. He needs people to call.
I know, right?
You know.
Oh, that's so
He's like, this is for the summer. You were all sweaty and around. Now you get to see me sweat. Yeah.
Is that a kid? Is he giving that kid a swirly? What's going on back there?
I don't know.
No.
His kid,
I bet his
But-
kid is petting the cat.
we're not even allowed to talk about it anymore because it irritates me. Like,
He's trying to play with
for
his
an hour a day, he's not allowed to be alone. I feel for you, Rob.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If I was your wife, I'd treat you differently, but I'm not your wife.
Ooh. The love triangle?
Nor do I want to be your wife. Let me rephrase that. No,
We
I don't.
established a couple episodes ago that I married a Karen.
Yeah. And
Is her name Karen?
No.
no, she's just your average angry white person, apparently.
What is
Likes to
wrong
talk
with
to the
white
manager.
women? Does anybody know what's wrong with white women?
Danny?
I'm not one of the ladies.
Oh, that's right. We also established that Karens complain about Danny.
Yeah. So, like, yeah.
You kind of transcended race, though. I don't think you're a white lady either. You're like you don't have a race, you know?
I'm Italian.
You're like
man.
a deity.
I'm Italiano.
A deity. Wow.
Wow.
I don't even know what that is.
You've transcended race. Oh, well, okay.
I don't even.
Never mind then.
It
Yeah.
means
Like a
you're
god.
it means you're a god or a goddess.
Goddess.
Aw, that's the sweetest thing anyone's ever said to me that I didn't
It's
understand.
transphobic. It's transphobic to say God. You have to say goddess now.
Why? Whatever. I'll be a god. I'll be a fucking god.
Well, I'm so glad you brought that up, Sean, because you do Sean's Silly Podcast. However, I've noticed it is very serious.
Is it? It gets dark sometimes. We take some left turns down some interdimensional reality things that it just is what it is, you know?
So hopefully Steve Milani listens to this, and hopefully Jerron
I'll tell him.
listen. Yes, please do, because
send it to them directly.
Well, first, let's discuss your opinion on masks, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I got mine on right now.
So you guys didn't listen to his podcast. I binged it. He hates masks. Not only that, I think he's into conspiracies because he did a video. It was like bombing with 9/11 jokes. And in it, he talked about, it's
a good
towers.
video. You should check that out.
Yeah, and he talked about the towers falling, and then he shows a picture of Tower 7, and he's like, but everyone forgets this. Don't pay attention to Tower 7. And I was like, oh my God, he's into conspiracies. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you were cooler.
Tower 7's crazy. You guys, have you seen that shit?
No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't know.
How old are you, Sean?
I was going to say, were you even around when the towers fell?
I just turned 24. Yeah, I was 6.
Oh my God, you were a little
5 or
baby.
6.
Oh.
I was a little baby, yeah. So I don't really care about it that much. That's why. I'm just surprised that it's people. I'm just surprised people don't care about 9/11 anymore. Like, it happened and everybody's just like, yeah, all right, cool. Like, everyone's kind of.
I mean, what are we going to do about it?
Busy grieving over Pearl Harbor.
That is the thing.
Well, like what?
Yeah,
it happened.
That's too soon.
It fucking happened. What are you going to do about it? You can't do anything about it, so you just got to fucking move on.
No.
What are you supposed to do about it, Sean?
We're supposed to never forget.
Arrest criminals. Yeah, you're supposed to never forget and arrest criminals. That's what I'm for.
I mean, they died in the planes, the criminals.
Did they, though? Did they?
They
Jesus
did.
Christ, don't you
Knows,
fucking start.
man.
Okay.
Who knows? No, I started writing a screenplay about it, though. It was before the world.
Okay, so I have some comedy questions for you.
Well, hey, hold on.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
I'll
what
let
is
you
the
know.
first question?
I want to hear what he says about Epstein because he did a whole episode.
Oh, yeah, when he
what
died? No, the day he died, that was a podcast I did.
All
Listen,
right,
I don't think he
forgot
died.
that.
I think he's still alive. I think he's on an island somewhere. He's drinking mulattoes or some shit.
Getting teenagers shipped
Drinking
on
Molotov
in.
cocktails.
We're not
Only-
supposed to say mulattoes
Maybe.
anymore, buddy.
Who knows?
You drink
Why?
I know, that's a bad word.
I think he meant
Does he
mojito.
blend them up?
Some alcoholic drink. I'm not old enough to drink.
You're 24.
I got water in here.
Okay.
That's a big ass thing of water, homie.
I know, right? Whole gallon my
fuck's-
girlfriend got.
Who's
for
gonna
her
fucking
birthday.
carry that shit? Your girlfriend doesn't. She wants you to work out your arms. That's what she's telling you. Fill that shit up and walk around with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, Danny,
that's what she's telling you.
ask your comedy questions. Fine.
Yeah.
I know, right? Like, no one gives a shit about conspiracy theories, especially his.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it.
You're old.
That's one of the random topics. So
All right, so you live in Oregon. Has comedy opened back up-ish in that area, or?
Oh,
Where do you
yeah.
go to do
Well, I
comedy?
mean, so there's an open mic I do every Tuesday and one that does it Wednesday. They're both indoor. They're really
Oh.
cool. They don't really give a fuck about anything. And they're just,
Are they open right now?
But they're, yeah. Like I've been
Okay.
doing the open mic since, like before summertime, like
Okay.
March, April, like May, June is when they kind of started opening back up, and they haven't shut down since. So I've been doing that one every week, which is good, but it's not like it used to be, which fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But I've been doing that, and shows have been good on and off. Like September was kind of slow, but I did a couple shows this month already. And
Well, because aren't you part of the stuffed pickles group? You, Dustin,
Yeah, it's Dustin's. Yeah. Yeah, I do shows with them. It's fun.
Yeah.
They're fun. Oh, sub to the YouTube channel too. We got some sketches coming out there. Me and Dustin, we got some funnies that we are going to be putting out. He said it should be done Friday, which is soon.
Well, he's got
tomorrow.
nothing but time on his hands.
But yeah, comic. yeah. No comedy. It's it's opening back up. I don't know what it's like in SAC. I heard it was like shut down for forever.
Well, yeah, it is. It's coming back slowly, but I'm just kind of curious because I'm just gathering intel for when I go on the road and shit. So I'm just kind of wondering.
Yeah. The coast is cool up here. Like,
okay. All right. And are you close to Alex
Portland are, like, on
Elkin?
fire. Like
Right now?
geographically or personally?
Let's go both. Why not?
I don't know where he lives. Doesn't he live in Northern California or something?
Who?
Alex Elkin.
No,
Alex
I was
Elkin.
no, he lives in Oregon, but I was just wondering if you did shows with him, but clearly not, I guess.
No, I have not. I was going to do one before the pandy, but
Okay. That's all I was wondering.
By the way, Danny, maybe be a little more cordial next time, because you were like, I was just seeing if you did anything with Alex Elkin, but obviously not. I mean,
Well, no, like I was just wondering how close they were in retrospect. Like I was just, never mind. I never talked to Sean,
have you worked
so
with Chris Rock before?
yeah.
Interesting.
shut the
Obviously
fuck up,
not.
you guys. Shut up, you guys.
Fucking hits another bowl.
Yeah.
That's why she doesn't like masks. You can't smoke with them on.
I don't like masks because they bother
Yeah.
the back of my ears.
Oh my God, that was
That's what I tell people. I tell people I have a medical exemption, and they usually let me in. No one kicks me out up here. I've been kicked out of places like 5 times. Like I just walk in without it. People don't really give a shit.
I'm surprised Rob is still sitting in on this. He's probably so disgusted. Like he's just meh. I don't think Rob's been outside
I've been out plenty.
since February.
Yeah, he's been doing stuff.
Well, it didn't change my lifestyle all that much. But,
Same here.
yeah.
You guys suck,
Nick got more active.
right?
Well, now I'm going into the office, so now they have masks, and they're like, you need to wear them. Super.
That's fun.
Super.
And then I get that lip sweat right here where it just beads.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, and then that's going to
Ugh.
cause herpes. That's going to cause your herpes stacked up.
Oh, you get some herpaderp.
Yep,
Nah,
we all do.
Herpaderp.
Now that you're on the show, you're going to have it too. Yeah.
I don't think I have herpes.
I think I'm a better person.
We can get Danny. I feel we can give you shit because your October is fucking jam packed with shit, and probably going into November. So deal with it.
Deal with that. See what happens when you follow your dreams? Oh.
Yeah, you end up married with a fucking kid.
Well, hey, that was your dream.
It wasn't, actually.
Oh, well, you just got to
Rob,
forget about it like 9/11, you know?
Exactly. You just live and forget.
You just walk away like all the rest of them.
I like how Sean was quiet for a decent amount of time, and then she goes 9/11. He's like, exactly. Let me get on mic for this one.
My time to shine.
By the way, Rob, you know that like when this gets uploaded to the internet, like it stays there, right?
Yeah.
So like if you're
My wife doesn't listen.
okay.
When he's dead, she'll probably listen maybe, but she's never going to listen to all the episodes.
Never.
Never. This isn't her get down. She's got different videos of Rob to watch.
Hopefully she listens to mine first before she listens to these.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That makes sense.
Because I know she doesn't listen to mine either.
It might just be too painful because you were such a great husband and lover and father.
Sure.
Sean, you recently got a dog, or you've had a dog. Is it really named George Costanza?
Yeah, it's his full name. I got it on his little tag at least.
Oh.
As real as it gets.
Well, like, do you say the full name? Like, hey, come here, George
I call
Costanza.
him George. No, I just call him George. He's Georgie, He's actually barking right now. I can hear him. He's in my front yard. But whenever he does something bad, though, that's where I go, George Costanza. And then he he looks at me. So that's his bad boy.
What kind of dog is it?
So he's a piece of shit is what he is. He's a Chihuahua mixed with a pit bull, but he looks like a chocolate lab. So he's like this big. He's this big, but he's got a chocolate lab face, so he's like cute. He's got the little foldable ears, but he's got like that pit bull like energy. Like he like lunges
that sounds
and shit.
cute.
He's like, "Arr." He gets feisty. He's cool with me, but like anybody comes by my gate, he fucking barks.
Yeah, he's one of those
nonstop.
annoying fucking dogs.
You combine an
He's got such a
aggressive
deep
dog
voice.
with a scared dog.
Yeah,
That's a good
yeah,
call.
yeah, and
Yeah,
you just get overcompensation. That's what he does. But he's getting his balls cut off October 27th. So hopefully he'll get a little chilled out because that fucker, man, I pick him up sometimes. He's got like dried cum on his cock, and it's like this little white yellow filament. I'm like, this horny little shit. I'm cutting these off, man. I'm not gonna come in my room.
I got my cat fixed like a long time ago, but I swear to God, every time you pet her, it always leads to the fucking ass. Like that's where she wants. She wants you to start.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's like, bitch, you were fixed.
She's like, put a finger in it.
Right? And I'm like, oh, I don't want to.
So I guess if I get reincarnated, it'll be as a cat.
Maybe.
Maybe. If that's your true desire.
I mean, she won't let me clip her nails. I don't think she'll let me put a finger in her ass for sure.
Well, how do you know unless you try? That's how you found out she doesn't like clipping the nails.
I have better things to put my fingers in.
Black ladies' husbands.
I was, hey.
I like how
She's like, smell them.
I was a little intoxicated that night, and I was excited. You and Dustin were in town. I think Nicole came out with us too. Yeah, we were fucked up.
Oh, yeah, we went to that diner.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's called Denny's.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
we went to Mel's Diner.
There was that like 50s one.
Yeah, we went to
Oh, Mel's.
We kept it classy.
Yeah.
God damn, guys.
We were hammered as fuck too. Dustin was the only sober one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he probably was. Dude, that fucking, you guys want to hear a fun Dustin story?
Yes.
I did a show like a year ago with him at a bar, and we were all drunk. He was the only sober one again. And we were driving my buddy's car at the time, and we're in the parking lot, and we're about to leave, and Dustin's like, I'll drive. You guys are all shit-faced. And he's like talking shit about us being drunk.
Dustin
And he gets in the car, and thank you, I've been working on it. And he backs out, and he just backs into a truck that had like its hitch sticking out. He just backs the car, and we're like, what the fuck? He's like, oh, and he puts it in drive, and we just fucking burn out of there.
I don't think you should have told that story on the podcast.
Well, it's on the internet, so Dustin Wood, Weed, California. Give his whole address.
Have you seen his car? Like when he picked us up for like New Year's Eve, his one side of the car doesn't
I've
open,
seen his car.
and I'm like, how the fuck? How am I supposed to get in? I can't just slide on over. Like what the fuck?
He doesn't have a seat.
And he's
He doesn't
like,
even have a seat. He
he was like, oh, my brothers did this and that, and I'm like, no. I was like, your car's a piece of shit because you drive like shit.
That's what Ted Bundy used to do.
Does he have brothers?
I don't. Yeah, he does.
You couldn't use the passenger seat in Ted Bundy's car.
Ew.
Whoa.
Is that true?
Yeah, he would. There was no seat on the passenger side, and they couldn't get out. Took off the handle, so they would lay down.
That's
that way
smart,
he could bundle them up and lay them down. There's no, because you would notice someone tied up in a front seat.
Maybe.
That is true.
Huh.
So that was his way around it. Kind of
And didn't he drive a slug bug too?
I think so.
He drove like, yeah. His cars are little.
My first car, you couldn't open the passenger seat, so all the people had to come in from the back and actually like hoist over the seat to sit.
And yeah, and when you're picking up grown-ups, I'm not gonna. I can't.
Yeah, you can't rape and murder in that.
No.
You need some German VW. That's what you need to.
Right. If I was going to kidnap people, I'd get like a van and like one of those
What would you
wheelchair
do?
lifts.
Can you break us down your, say you're going to target strangers at the park and you got to get them in your vehicle. You got to overpower them. And then, what would your game plan?
Well, number one, I would have like a big man servant. Like he'd be my simp, right? I'd walk him around on a collar when I needed him to pick up bodies.
That's smart.
But I would suffocate the men with my breast. I would just suffocate them, right? I'd just be like, rah! And then once they were not breathing anymore, after I got their house key and all this shit, then I would have the servant just do whatever the fuck he wanted to it. I don't give a shit.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're just passing the buck off on this other guy, though.
Yeah.
He's the one committing the
Shirking
crime.
responsibility.
See, guys use date rape drugs to rape, and women use date rape drugs to steal.
I mean, that's probably what I mean. I would have no other reason to kill anyone because I don't.
She froze.
Really wouldn't see that. I mean, if someone had like something I wanted, I guess, and wouldn't give it to me, but there's nothing really I want that bad. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot to kill someone, and with DNA, and
it does take a lot.
All these tests. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. I can't even. I'm not even going to walk like
kill someone
2 miles down to the fucking. No, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
2 mile hike. That's actually a lot.
Well, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, times were so much simpler when the Bay Area rapist was going around, man.
Yeah, before cell phones, everyone was happy.
And DNA.
So someone got kidnapped every once in a while.
Hey, and he got away with it, goddammit.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He's in jail.
He is now, but years later, they should have just left him the fuck alone.
You know what sucks is I was watching a documentary. He actually had just retired from his job.
Yeah, he lived down the street from my kid's school, like a block away.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really?
And Citrus
he didn't
Heights.
even get to enjoy retirement?
He doesn't even. Well.
Damn.
Work.
He does now in jail.
Oh, man.
No 401k?
Yeah, imagine how shitty. I mean, sure, let's, preface this with, it sucks getting raped, all the victims, blah, blah, blah. But imagine
all the rape and murder and no pension?
Yeah. And he worked hard for that shit.
Or he could get a direct deposit into his prison account.
Oh, yeah, for commissary.
Yeah, get some top ramen and shit.
He's got pay stubs.
I'm sure his wife will get his pension.
He's not married.
Oh, she got finally divorced him.
God, how much would that suck? Finding out that you're married to like a serial rapist.
I don't know. Would it be worse to find out Would it be worse to find out you're married to one, or it's your dad or your mom?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Mom?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to just say it's men, even though primarily it is. Just because y'all.
No, my mom has raped and murdered lots of people.
I've been accused of rape a time or two. I get it.
Have you really?
My ex-husband said I raped him while he was in court, and he shed a tear. Yeah, he shed a tear.
Wow.
And the judge was like, "Sure." So we were going through like a really bad custody battle, and he thought like, I'm going to do whatever. So we went into court, and he said that I raped him. And I just, it wasn't my turn to talk. I was like Donald Trump, and I was just like, "You can't rape your spouse, Your Honor." And the judge was like, "I'm not going to say that, and he's like, he asked my husband, like, because he knew it was fucking stupid. And he was like, "Did you fill out a rape kit? Did you call the cops? Like, did you take the necessary measures? Can you show me documentation that she raped you?" And I was like laughing, right? Because I was just like, can't control myself. And he was like, "Why don't we just write down sexually aggressive? We'll just write down sexually aggressive." And I was like, "I can do with that. That's fine." But I was just like,
what does that mean though? Can you like go by schools and stuff, or?
Yeah, I can. They didn't take my kids away.
Paperwork?
It just means like, don't get me started.
That's good.
I mean, I don't fucking know what it means.
Don't get me started. That's what it means.
That's what it means. Just don't fucking look at me wrong because I'm aggressive.
Fucking A.
Okay. But yeah, he like shed a tear. It was ridiculous. I was like, "And the Academy Award goes to..."
That's beautiful.
Yeah, he's a fucking pussy. Anyways, and he's not.
Are we still talking about Dustin?
Yeah, all of them. All of them. Every single man in the world.
So, Sean, you mentioned you were doing skits. Are you part of the Uncle Sam thing that's going to be coming out?
Oh, hey, man, that's my fucking birth child right there.
Is it?
My love child.
We'll talk about it, man.
Listen, no, so this isn't even the real thing. We got this sketch coming out. We haven't even filmed it yet, the full thing. It's going to be funny. But what we did do, so we ordered an Uncle Sam suit for the sketch, and it arrived. And that day it arrived, we decided to walk around my town and just film Dustin telling people to like vote and like just all pay their taxes and that he was on Venmo and all this stupid shit. And so he's doing that. He's like telling people's cats to vote and stuff. He tells this old lady, he's like, make sure you vote. And she's like, dude, I'm running for mayor. And she was actually running for mayor, like passing out stuff about her campaign. She's like, of course I'm going to vote. So we got all that. We're going to break it down into like a little episodic that's going to come out over the next week or so, right before the election. And then we're going to film the sketch, and then the sketch is going to be out. And then we're just going to be famous and die. So that's the plan right now.
Awesome.
And we're banking on that. So
On death?
I got some other stupid shit. Yeah, on death. That's what I got all my money on dead. That's what I'm doing.
Sounds like a plan.
But yeah, so that's coming out. We're going to put that on the Stuffed Pickles YouTube channel, I think. We already have one sketch on there. We did like a black and white silent film. We actually filmed that the day before the pandemic hit, I think.
That'll
like
probably be the
first
best
lockdown.
Because you guys are all silent.
Yeah, well, that's already up there. We uploaded that one.
Oh, okay.
That was a while ago, though. But yeah, we got some shit brewing in the fire. So yeah, subscribe to the internet. That's all I can tell you.
Subscribe to the World Wide Web.
Yeah.
Wow, you're a good promoter. You're the best.
Thank you. It's one of my best talents, I think.
So who's all in your little crew of stuffed pickles, or what is it? You?
It's me, Dustin Wood, my friend Justin Talbot, who he's coming out with a movie, an actual premiere movie's coming out this November. A Monday. It's coming out. It's this movie.
November Monday.
There's only 4 of them. From the Dark.
Yeah, it's the first one. It's From the Dark. There's a whole NBC Dateline episode about it that's supposed to be coming out. I wasn't in the film, but I held the camera for some of the scenes, so I'm a part of it. And so I do shows with him. He wrote it. He wrote the script for the movie. And then our other friend Nick McCarr, who's a alcoholic, and we don't know if he's going to stick around, but who knows? He might be in the mix. Who knows about life, though?
Cameramen say they're in porn if they held the camera.
Some of those cameramen have to hold the camera in a bad spot.
I bet.
Like under the balls. Yeah, it's gross.
Sweat's dripping off. You're like, don't squirt on my lens, but they always do.
Oh, yes, they
do. They always do.
I remember the Zach and Mary make a porn, and she's like, "Oh, good! I can't wait to have anal. I'm so constipated." And then the guy's like under there with the camera. Oh yeah.
Forgot about that movie. That was a good one.
I love that movie. Yeah, I watch it all the time.
Of course you do.
I mean, shut the fuck up.
Let's see, what else do I have? Danny's actually asking most of my questions, so good for you, Danny.
No.
She's still not. Listen, the thing to answer all your questions is I think Epstein did 9/11. Okay? I think that's the full circle right there. Comes all the way around.
Your comedy does have at least from the things you posted, your comedy does have a political edge to it. Like your taxes joke, the Goya beans, which was the 9/11 one.
Oh yeah.
Like, are you a libertarian?
I think so. Listen, I had that realization today. I was driving with my girlfriend. We're like, I think we're libertarians. We're the only people that like freedom. This is a weird moment.
You're not alone.
I was like, I don't give a fuck what people do. Yeah, she's like, I don't give a fuck what people do. I was like, are we libertarians? Because I don't know. I'm not a conservative. I don't like Republicans. Republicans are gross. But then I don't like people that are my age because I think they're all fucking a little downsy, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
it's like, I don't know. I don't believe in the political spectrum, It's just, we're just living. We're going to die. I've done too many mushrooms to vote. You know what I mean?
You and Rob just talking about premature death. I mean, my Lord.
When do I talk about premature death?
You're always just like, I hope to be in an early grave. And we talk about Owen being 18. You're like, I hope to be dead by then.
I didn't say I hope to. I said I will be.
There you go.
Just
buddy.
a realist.
That guy's checking out your ass.
Looking at his calves.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't talk about like I'm not looking forward to it, but
No,
I've
I'm
also
looking forward to death.
seen. Are you? Is that why you want to go back to touch a class?
Yeah. I got this new Black Lives Matter joke. It's gonna kill.
Oh, fuck. I got to hear this.
No,
Okay.
No, it doesn't mean. I don't mean to get political. It's just I don't know. None of my other bits work. Those are just the ones I upload. The ones that have a laugh in it.
Have you done the Bay Area yet?
Mm-mm.
That would be
No,
rough.
I have not been. I have not been south of Sacramento doing stand up. I've literally just been between Portland and Sacramento, just that chunk. Yeah.
Is there a big chunk in between there?
You wouldn't think so, but there is kind of like a Southern Oregon has this weird fucking like there's this tiny club called it's in Talent, Oregon by Ashland, and they had like fucking Kyle Kinane came out and like did a show there. Like they get like people
Nice.
like there's like but there's no club here really. Like it's like a small like 50-seater, but there's a bunch of those. I've just been doing like a bunch of like bar shows and breweries and
Yeah.
really anywhere that'll have me. But yeah, it's not like a big city, but the big cities are on fire, so it's like beggars can't be choosers right now.
Absolutely.
They're on fire, or they're getting overrun with political riots and shit. Like, I was shocked to see that Portland is still having a riot. I was like, I thought that shit ended like months ago.
Dude, Portland's fucking weird. I helped my cousin move. He was living in Portland, and I helped him move from Portland to Eugene. And I was up there, and it's beautiful. Like, the city is fine. There's just, like, 2 blocks you can't go to. Like, the shit they put on the news is just, like, they're like, everything's on fire, and it's, like, a literal portal to hell has opened up here. But it's, like, it's, like, pretty nice. Everything's just closed, and there's just, like, some drunk white ladies that are just like, fuck America. And it's just, like, it's weird.
Looks like in
Like
downtown
after-
Sac.
The 89 earthquake, which I don't think your dad was even alive before this, but
My dad's old as shit. I was a late baby.
okay.
Accident.
But yeah, it's like they kept showing the same like 1 block area on the marina, and it looked like the world was over. But like you know, a block away, people are walking their dogs and playing frisbee.
Yeah,
So it's
it was
just-
beautiful.
it's the
People are
same
out
thing.
hiking. It's like, I don't know. I just can't watch. I haven't watched the news in the last 6 months, so that's made my brain a lot healthier. I think
I haven't watched the news in like 3 years. I can't do it.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's hard. Yeah.
You try to follow it, and then you're just like, what?
And they only show you what they want to show you and what the fucking government says to show you and all this other bullshit.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't either.
Rob, you can turn your camera off again if you want to go somewhere.
You and I are on the same page. I agree. And I do a lot of hallucinogenics as well.
It's the goddamn Chinese. They're coming in here. No,
Hey, I didn't mean to go away like that.
Yeah, you did.
That's a great false promotion of yourself doing comedy, Rob.
He did comedy. That was at the stand-up showcase 2 years ago.
I want you, if I put on a show, I want you guys to be on it.
Now we'll do it.
I
won't.
gladly accept.
Yeah, I won't do it. I haven't
be-
done
Yeah, come on. Take a bad Viagra and go up there.
Ooh.
it. Go fuck yourself. That was not a good time to be had
know.
by any.
No.
That time.
You're
Especially
young.
watching me on stage with a bad headache. That's awful.
Oh man.
That's where I have a Danny story,
Ooh.
because
I was on my best behavior.
until you yelled at Mike, I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck you.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
I thought it was hilarious as Danny then messages me the next day and she's like, last night was crazy. And I was like, yeah. And she said, hey, so did I really yell that I was going to fuck Mike? And I was like, yes, at the top of your lungs, you yelled it. She's like, oh, I don't really remember much.
That's why I love female comedians, because you can just say shit that like white dudes can't say. Like I can't be on stage and be like, hey, with the tits, I'm gonna fuck you later tonight.
You could.
Like it wouldn't work though. There's just no way that I
It would
see that
actually
working.
be kind of funny coming from you.
Yeah, if the 24-year-old
with
does
that?
it to like some cougar.
Yeah, you should open with that.
Oh Jesus.
That should be your opener.
But, 'cause it
I'm
doesn't
I'm going to
look like
fuck you.
Fuck you, you old saber-toothed cougar.
Just pick pick like one chick out that you're obviously not going to fuck because your girlfriend is Amanda Bynes. And then just, you know, like speak on that for a second. Every woman likes to hear that.
I mean, I'll try it, but I just don't see it in my...
All right, well, do it when you're at Touch a Class with me.
I just see,
time.
yeah.
I want to see it in person.
I'm like, where'd all the nappy-headed hoes at?
That reminds me of when, so Rob and I met at a stand-up class, and it was taught by Keith Lowell Jensen. And
that's a name.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I like him. And he's going to be on the Stand Up Dads podcast pretty soon, which is awesome.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But I remember my set was basically talking about all these cute animals that are just rapists in real life, like otters, ducks, things like that.
Yeah.
And I forgot what it was. Maybe Rob remembers, but we were thinking about tags.
Yeah.
And I was talking about the joke, and I was like, my tag was going to be, don't worry, I'm not going to rape anybody. And then point to a chick in the audience and be like, maybe you. And Keith was like, no,
okay,
do not say that.
That's different than saying I'm going to fuck you. That's different than saying I'm going to fuck you.
Hey, the end result's the same.
If you pointed to a dude, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That
You can say you're going to rape a guy, I think. Can you?
You can't rape a man, in my opinion.
Sure you can.
Well, a man can rape a man.
So he's got to watch you doing it.
Yeah.
What?
Look me in the eyes.
I love eye contact. You look me in the eye when I'm raping you. That's what I say to all of them. Don't you shut your eyes. Like I get one of those things that keep their eyes open like that.
Like a Clockwork Orange thing? Yeah.
Like, they're all stuck like that.
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Have to add
That's what the guy said in... That's what the guy said in court in like the manuscript. He's like, she said, I'm going to look you in the eye when I rape you. I
am. You're going to know. And what I said to him in the elevator was even worse. Guy's like, if I wanted to fucking rape you, you would know it.
Oh my God.
I was so mad at him. I was like, how fucking dare you, you pussy. We're not going to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing, though.
We've moved past that.
That was an insight.
Apparently.
We're better people now.
Are we?
I bet you he would still claim it to this day, though. Like, if you asked him, he'd be like, yeah. Like, if I ever make it, all these people are going to come out and be like, oh, she violated me. Oh.
Hashtag us too.
Men matter. Men touched by Danny, too. Fuck.
I could see that, a big op-ed on you and like the toxicity of females.
Yeah.
The over-aggression.
Danny D. Anonymous.
Yeah.
The He Too movement.
God.
Danny D. Survivors.
Yeah, those are called open mics.
Which I got to say, Sean, I thought it was funny. Now, not everyone's open mic sets that they record are, great. Yours was funny. However, the people standing in front of the camera when you're telling jokes, I thought was by far the most hilarious thing. Like, did you just set a phone there to record, or was somebody recording that?
Which one?
The one where you talk about having an Xbox.
They're pretty, they're pretty like MacGyver-esque. I got a camera now recently, so I kind of like set that up. But before, I just take my fucking phone, put it between like two beer glasses or something. I don't have a budget. Telling 9/11 jokes in dive bars. You think I got a fucking camera crew?
All right. Does anybody else have any other questions before we get to our awesome popular thing?
Mm-hmm.
Rob?
Go for it.
I'm sorry. I got lost in Burt Reynolds' eyes there.
I know.
I got lost in his arm hair.
So sexy.
Jesus Christ, man. That guy's got some fucking dense arms.
I love a man with hair like that.
Ugh.
Anyways,
all right.
You guys.
So, Sean, have you listened to the podcast before?
Only briefly, but no.
That was the most confusing answer, so thank you. So I don't know if you heard it, but we do this ultra popular thing called Inside the Comic Studio.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Before we get into that, though, Sean, plug your social media, plug any shows you got coming up. I know you got one in November that I saw on your Facebook. Plug whatever you want.
Oh, yes. I am going to be the big show I got is November 28th at Johnny B's in Medford, Oregon. We got some fucking killers. I got a couple comics from Portland coming down. I got Carl Lee's going to be on it. Carl Lee usually brings out all the white women, so love him. And Dustin's going to be on it. I'm going to be hosting that shit. So the 28th, if the world is not on fire, Johnny B's Medford. My Instagram is Sean Ben Ryan, all one word. Sean Ben Ryan. It's all my shit. I'm on YouTube.
Is that your name?
My middle name is
Benjamin.
Name Ben? Yeah. So I just kind of sandwich it in there. But my YouTube, Sean Ryan, haha. Patreon, Sean Ryan, haha. I just started that, so I'm going to put some other like dumb sketches, behind the scenes stuff where we say some naughty words that you can't really put on YouTube. It's going to be on the Patreon. Yeah, we're going to be waterboarding my neighbors.
Swear on YouTube?
I was about to say, I was like, YouTube, you can't swear?
Yeah. Well, you use some words, you know.
Oh, like you're dropping N-bombs. Okay.
Only with hard R's. No, I'm just kidding. That's not in there, but we got some behind the scenes footage, some extra sketches. I put my podcast on there early. It's I need money. That's what I need. So subscribe to the Patreon if you want to see some fucking wild shit.
Yeah, I checked that out for $5. I better get a nude, buddy.
No, $1. $1's the lowest one. You can get in for $1. Listen, I'll put feet pics. I'll put pictures of my butthole. I don't care, man. You got $5.
Absolutely.
I'll put your money where my asshole is. Let me tell you what. All right? Yeah, but that's all my shit. Yeah.
Okay. Danny.
Just go to my Facebook page. You can find me. I have like 7 more shows remaining in the rest of October. This Saturday, I will be the only comic Lone Ranger at the 7440 hosting a music event. I'm doing like 45 minutes a time, so Lord be with me.
Good Lord.
Yeah, doing big things, I guess. So you can find me at Rad Chick Forever. Obviously, you guys can click the shit below and figure it out. And subscribe to my OnlyFans, and I will update it.
With nudity?
Nope.
I am nude in it somewhat. Yeah, and I put a blowjob video in there.
Okay. Well, before you were just fucking
damn, how much money for that video?
You just have to subscribe. That's it, and then you get it.
Is it $5?
It's like 7. Yeah.
Well,
how much money would it take for me to post a sucking dick video? It's probably gonna be more than $7.
I already had the video.
Oh, you already have. Okay.
Yeah, I already had the fucking video. Like I'm 38, kid. I got some stuff in the archives.
She's got archives.
She has it reel to reel.
Library.
Yeah, fucking reel to reel.
Super 8.
For a second there, Sean, I thought you were saying like how much it would cost for you to be sucking dick and then put that video up there. That's why I was like $7.
No, I was. Weird. That's what I was thinking. It had to be more than 7, but I was thinking there's a
$20 is $20,
right?
man. What do you want?
Yeah, go double digits. You got a pretty mouth, Sean.
I got lovely lips. Let me tell you what.
Best I've ever seen.
That's why I follow the law. I try not to break the law because I know
you're too pretty to go to jail,
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Rob, what do you got?
I love how the skinniest guy on the fucking podcast has been eating the whole fucking show.
I mean, grapes.
Get my side project, Stand Up Dads Podcast. I do that with my buddy Mike. We talk about parenting crap and point out bad dads and all that shit. We come out every Sunday. Find us wherever you find your finer podcasts.
Yeah, and listen to his most recent episode. That was a great fucking episode.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Follow me, on Twitter at the Big Nick J. I have to slow that down because it's a bitch to edit in After Effects. Yeah, I'm getting in fights again. That was an awesome one to have over the weekend. So let me ask you guys.
Called you, yeah.
let me ask you guys something. Somebody called me ageist because I posted a meme. It was skeletons dressed up like the Beatles crossing Abbey Road. And I said, in a couple years, this will be fact. So then somebody called me an ass. And then I retweeted that. And I was like, so cryptic. What could he mean? Smiley face, laughy face, laughy face. And then he retweeted me and was just basically, he said I was an idiot and I was ageist. And then he said, he ended it with like a typical stupid millennial. And I was like, you're being ageist in your tweet calling me ageist, though. And then
you are a millennial.
I know.
But second, I think that's a fucking hilarious meme that you put out there. So
yeah, you don't get 20.
And I love the Beatles.
I love the Beatles too. You can't care what people say.
Who are you fighting with, Nicholas? You are a grown ass man. Like, what are you doing? Don't fight with him.
Well, if somebody's
internet.
If somebody's going to call me, somebody's going to call me an ass, I'm going to retweet it because I think it's funny. But yeah, and then
you should have called him a racist. That's what you should have done.
Well, then you
got to double down harder.
I think what's hilarious is we got in a conversation on Twitter. The thing is still up there. If you want to check it out, the guy is A Nani Moss. So like anonymous.
Oh, you remembered his name?
Yeah, because we actually followed each other for quite a while. And had some good back and forth until this. But basically I was like, dude, I wasn't being like, it's a meme. People are laughing at it. And then he said, basically his age group doesn't make fun of people's demise. And I was like,
oh my God, just
okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Should have given him a link to our Deadpool.
Well, then what's funny is he called me woke. He was just like, why don't you stay on brand and be woke? And I was just like, I never claimed to be woke. And I think that's the most offensive thing you've said to me today.
Yeah. Like what?
Yeah, he's an old fucker.
People are confusing. You just get, the internet is just, you got to burn it and just go outside.
Yeah, you got to go outside. Go outside, eat an apple, do some shrooms. Like, come on. Don't fight with people
on Twitter. You ever masturbate under a tree?
Yes.
Listen, that'll get you back to nature right there. Forget all about the internet.
Go on a hike without your cell phone.
He masturbates through a nasty ass bush every time.
There's like birds flying in and out.
Didn't someone call you a fascist for another post?
Yes.
Or
you like that, Nick?
No, I didn't like this one because you
love drama.
No.
What did you post, or can we not talk about that?
Oh no, we can.
You're like a little girl when it comes to drama.
First, I like it when it's happening to someone else, but I also like it when people have logic in their fucking. Like when I was like, "You're being ageist by calling me a millennial," he was like, "No, I'm not." Blah blah, blah. And I was like, "You're an idiot."
Yeah, like.
But no, somebody did.
Desist.
Somebody called me a fascist because I posted on Facebook about the whole Chris Pratt thing. Are you aware of this, Sean?
I'm not.
I don't even know who that is.
Chris Pratt from fucking
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
I at least know who he is. Okay, I know who he is, so go ahead.
Sad.
I'll fuck you for not knowing Sean. He's cute.
Hey, fuck me.
But so I basically put on there, I don't hate Chris Pratt because supposedly he's a Trump supporter. Yet he hasn't come out and said he's a Trump supporter or anything. He's just Christian. And apparently all Christians support Trump. But I put on there, I don't hate Chris Pratt for possibly supporting Trump, just like I don't like all actors that vote Democrat. And a couple people responded with...
Listen, man, you can't say that on the internet.
How is that bad?
You're going to get in trouble. That's so bad.
What?
You can't say that on the internet. Because that's where all that's the whole area. You can't go into that area and say that. That's like going to like a truck stop and being like, fuck Donald Trump. You're just going to get in trouble, you know? There's some pockets where you just can't say things.
It's like going to touch a class and talking about Bill Cosby and R. Kelly.
Exactly.
It's tone
exactly like that. You just can't do that.
Well,
it's tone deaf. Yeah, it seems you can have a good heart or have a good motive behind it, but you just, you know.
Like you're going to get a reaction.
People laugh about rape.
Well, my whole point was just everyone's acting ridiculous.
Yeah.
And
you're involved in that.
what's funny is on Twitter, it actually got a great response. People were like, yeah, this makes completely sense. But on Facebook, completely different thing.
Yeah.
Because my friends. But yeah,
Listen,
somebody.
Facebook is allowed in old folks' homes. So it's like, that's like their main entertainment is Facebook. You just gotta,
Well, yeah,
you just let the internet go.
long story short, someone called me a fascist, and I wasn't even supporting Trump or doing anything like that. But apparently, I'm a fascist for having an
change
opinion.
your bio.
You are a fascist for having an opinion. How dare you?
Ageist fascist. Yeah, that's your new title.
Yeah, shout out to Robert Best because he actually reached out to me after that whole debacle, and it was really nice.
Are you saying we don't care? Are you saying we don't care?
He was the only one that reached out, and considering you don't even like the podcast posts, yes, I'm saying you don't care.
I'm a busy. I don't do Facebook that often.
Oh, bullshit!
There's
You're always on
pot to be
Facebook.
smoked. There's black
There's
husbands
life.
to bang.
Smoke this weed.
There's a life to be lived.
There's
man.
husbands to steal.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, there's walks to take, there's apples to eat, and shrooms to ingest.
There's helicopter dicks to look at. All sorts. She has a very busy day.
I do. I tried on like 4 costumes today.
See? There you go.
All righty.
I drove my friend at the airport this morning. I'm a good person.
There, you said that with more sincerity.
Yeah, because it was true.
At the
Now we're later.
Whatever. We can all believe ourselves if we want.
All righty. So, Sean, and getting back to our ultra popular thing, we ask all comics the same 5 questions. So, First question, first joke that landed well.
Oh, the first joke that landed well? I'm still waiting for that. No, I used to do this joke about Taco Bell. I'd get Taco Bell diarrhea, and it would make me feel like, what was it? I haven't done it in so long. It made me feel like a going out of business sale, because like everything must go. Just get the fuck out of here because we're liquidating. And the word liquidating would get a laugh sometimes. But I was doing like Taco Bell jokes. Yeah.
Rob still has a couple.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Favorite thing about your local comedy scene?
That I'm the best? No. There's like no one here. I have to drive 40 minutes to go to open mics, but there's fucking weird here. No one gives a shit here. It's like this like raw, but it's so small that there's only like a handful of it, but no one gives a shit. That's kind of the best part.
All right, now I think you already answered it, but just in case you didn't, the exact opposite of that. One thing you dislike or would like to see changed in your local scene.
Oh. I wish there was one. Nah, just places opening back up. I mean, everything's kind of cool. I don't know. Everything's perfect. I got no complaints.
Other than driving 40 minutes to go to an open mic.
Yeah, I'd make it closer. I would just want all of the comedy clubs next to my house. That would be my one.
That'd be perfect.
Thing. But that would be nice, but.
All right, who's your favorite local comedian?
Favorite local?
Within an hour drive.
Oh, there's a guy from Sacramento, though. Can I count Sacramento as local?
Sure.
Or no?
As long as you
I don't fucking live there. No, it's not you. It's that fucking... His name's Joe. You guys know who I'm talking about? It's like Joe or Joey. He's got like an Italian last name.
Joey Stoltz?
Joey Stoltz?
Or Joey C?
I don't know.
No. Joe Conyu. Joe Conyu? Is he old?
Something. He's really funny.
Is he
maybe like 40s or he looks timeless.
Joe Crispillo?
He wears a hat.
Crispillo?
No, that's not
That
him.
sounds right.
No.
Like an Italian.
Why? Danny,
it's 40s?
why would
Does
you
he
say
look
no?
like he's in his 40s?
Maybe. I think he has a kid.
He's like 70.
Yeah.
I think he has a kid. Yeah, he's not 70.
Joey.
And so is Kanye.
Fuck, maybe his name's just Joe. This might not even be his name.
I don't even think that's.
But he's great.
He's like, oh, Steve.
No, oh yeah, this is him. His last name, it's Joe Giuffre, Giuffre.
Show us a photo. You got it up there? You got a photo up there?
It's
That
like a
doesn't-
drawing.
That doesn't help.
So yeah, it's not.
Okay, that guy doesn't do comedy anymore.
I saw him. No, dude, I saw him. He did some shit at the Stab. I laughed so goddamn hard.
Yeah.
I forgot what the fuck he said. He had some bit about like if every insect you killed was up in heaven, and like when you go up there, is it just gonna be like it's just gonna be fucking insane? But the way he
Okay.
did it was so fucking.
Read his Instagram name.
Ow, I just closed.
I know, but I
out.
have
It's
to see
Joe.
what it is.
I think it's
Joe
Giuffre.
Giuffre. Yeah. Fuck, man, this guy probably doesn't even exist. But him, no, okay, more locally though, there's this lady Bridget Bennett. She's a fucking wild card, man. This lady's awesome. But she was on Kill Tony. She did a couple episodes of and Tony Hinchcliffe loved her just because she was so just like out there. And she did like 4 or 5 episodes. But she does the open mic with me all the time. She's there every Tuesday. She's got her little iPad. She's just like reading off new shit. And sometimes it works and sometimes it bombs horribly, but it's always entertaining. She's always fucking entertaining.
Danny had a chance
That
to
would be my
on
favorite local.
Kill Tony, but she decided to leave.
No, she decided to
you
go out
left?
and smoke weed.
Oh, that's right.
No, that.
Oh, and they called your name?
Yes.
Did they call your name when you were outside?
Danny looks so pissed that you brought this
I'm
up.
mad at you for, like vicariously.
Okay, no. That is not how it fucking went down.
Oh, shit.
Phil, the manager. Listen to this. Phil, the manager, was there, and he was like, "Hey, he's called all the names for the night." But then Tony was like, "Hey, we have not had a female on. I went out to smoke because I was like, pissed
Oh,
when
he
get
did that
called."
bullshit.
And
That's
some other-
sexist.
I went outside, and then he was like, "No females were called up." So they went through and called up all these names until they got to a female, and I was outside, and no one came to get me.
You're probably the only one there. Where was this at? Was this in Sacramento or?
Yeah, it's a
Punchline?
punchline. And they let Matt Medina go up twice, and he was
That's just
bullshit.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
Don't talk
that's
shit
all.
about our
That guy
next
went up
guest.
Matt Medina's not our next
Oh,
guest.
he's the next dude. That guy's a wild trip. I did his
I know.
open mic. He had that newer one.
Yeah,
That one was kind of. There was no one there but comics though. So I was like doing jokes and people were just like, huh.
I hang out with him often. Yeah, he's.
Yeah. That guy seems like a wild roller coaster that I am not tall enough to ride on.
Oh, I can't wait for his episode
Guy's a
then.
fucking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Say it. He's a loon. I've never even met him.
I wasn't going to say it.
Yes, you have.
All right, last
Was that the
question.
fifth question or was that 4?
No, this is the last question. Advice to new comedians.
Kill yourself. No.
Jesus.
I like how he's
now's the
like, no, that's it.
That's it. I don't have any advice. I've only been doing this like 2.5 years. Just fucking, it's a new world now. I don't even know what comedy is anymore since this whole, like, crowds are so different now. Like, just people as a whole are just so like
Uptight.
no one is comfortable sitting in a room together anymore. Like, no one wants to like sit and laugh for like an hour.
Yeah.
So it's like it's gonna be a whole new thing. It's probably gonna be shorter. I would say just like do shorter. I don't know. It's gonna be fucking weird. But who knows? Kill yourself. I'm still going with that. That's get a rope. That's my favorite Norm Macdonald joke where he's like, those people they go down to the rope store and then they go to the creaky stool store. That's where they should go.
All right. Well, I don't know where Rob went. He just fucking abandoned us with these toilets staring at us. But we should probably end it because I know Danny has a show, and then Rob, I believe, has his recording. So, Sean.
Oh, God bless.
Yeah, Sean, you are freaking amazing. I was so looking forward to this after listening to your podcast. I was like, oh, this is going to be great, especially the Danny D story.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. I start ranting.
So
Yeah, we
Sean,
gotta get Dustin on because we got a full account of that night. That night needs like a whole.
No, it doesn't.
Episode.
Not on this podcast. No, sir. I'll be on your fucking podcast to do it. We're booked. We're busy.
Hell
we
yeah,
we
let's
don't
do
need
that.
to talk about Danny.
I'm bringing my
stories.
recording. Listen, I'm gonna be in Sacramento on the 12th of November.
I
I'll
know.
bring my
Are you going to
recording.
be with Dustin?
So, yeah, I'm gonna be with Dustin. We're gonna be snuggling. I'm his teddy bear. That's what he calls me.
Okay,
Every time
because
he
we
leaves
already
home
have
to do a show, he
plans
has to bring me with him.
We already have plans to hook up. So
well then, yeah, record a podcast.
Well, I'm.
Huh?
Hell yeah, I will.
Yes, that'll be
I
great.
will.
Okay.
You're on my podcast, Rob. That's what we're doing. We just booked you as my next
Sweet.
guest.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to leave because the wife is putting together a gingerbread haunted house with the boy, and the boy ran in saying, "Mom's
Ooh.
crying." So I had to go out there, and apparently it's not
Oh.
going well.
Hit her.
So,
You had to hit her again.
no, it looks like a murder out there with all the frosting and shit. So
Oh, good luck. Have fun. I'm going to go do comedy.
we
Yeah, where
All
are
right.
you doing a show at tonight?
Laughs Unlimited.
Oh, hell yeah.
they still outdoor.
Hope there's a lot of black women there tonight.
No, it's inside.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, let's
I don't know what
everybody.
to say to that. So,
All right, Sean. Again,
Oh, yeah.
thank you for coming on.
Thank
This
you,
was
man.
great.
Well,
Everybody
thanks to
stay
you
safe,
guys.
and we will see you next week.
Hell yeah.
See ya.
bye.
Thank you.
Later.